Let's talk about contribution and why it's important to look at, and maybe who should contribute to a Roth versus a traditional IRA?
Yeah, great question. So historically, we were always led to believe that most of us will retire in a lower tax bracket, that we should always take the tax deduction when we put the money in, because again, we'll take the money out in retirement and be in a lower tax bracket. And I think knowing where the tax system is today and where it will be in the future, I think you have to find out, is that in your best interest to take the tax deduction now? So when people normally make a 401k or an IRA contribution, they are taking the tax deduction in the year in which they're making the contribution, but they're also making an agreement with the IRS that they want to be taxed later on down the road at probably a higher tax bracket. So what we try to do with the families we work with is identify which tax bracket are they in now and which tax bracket will they be in the future. And should they be taking that tax deduction now or foregoing it and having their money tax-free later on in life? And I think it's to everyone's different, because you got to find out what rate they're paying taxes at now and what rate they'll potentially be paying in the future.
Yeah, and you come back to the question of, do we think taxes might go up in the future? And that's a personal thought, a personal belief, a personal preference of what you believe in. But, you can sit with a family, kind of get to know their feelings. And if it's the right situation, they might be better off not taking the deduction today and putting it into that Roth IRA and then letting that money compound and grow tax-free. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree, yeah. Especially with younger, I think, individuals who are not in their peak earning years, who maybe just fresh out of college and they're just starting to save for retirement. We see this where, again, they're probably led to believe that they should put money into an IRA, take the tax deduction now, where I'm saying, no, we want to forego that tax deduction now, because when your income is lower, it doesn't save you as much. Have that money grow over the next 30, 40 years tax-free, and you can take it out tax-free. So you got to look at, what deal you're making with the IRS and how you should be saving that money.